Alrighty, week 2 finals. Cowabunga versus Scrumptious. There are 3 games, and I screwed up this week, to be honest, because I actually woke up and watched the ending of game 2 and then all of game 3. Like, I woke up 6 o'clock in the morning, chucked it on my phone, and got to finish the games via Hayes' channel. So I do actually know game 2 and game 3. The rest of the playthroughs I've just gone in blind. So game 1 I'm going in blind, but nevertheless, we'll see how it goes, even though I know how it goes. You know what I mean? Alright, so Cowabunga versus Scrumptious, I've already said that, but Fenrir first pick somehow. Hecate and Odin ban, okay. I think they're fine bans if you're going to trade Fenrir and another priority pick. They get Neath Barkus, which is fine. It allows Amir Morrigan, which is interesting considering Morrigan can match Neath. Oh, never mind, it's fine. Shark Soul Amma and then Jingwei Mordred. Once again, I think both teams should be pretty happy, depending on how highly you value Shark Jungle. I would definitely put it 3 tiers below Fenrir Jungle. But anyway, we'll get into it.
Support role because we saw that
And the Mordred allowing
matchup, and then Amaterasu
Amir to go support to match the Barkus. Mordred doesn't have like the best lane, but should be fine into Amma, like completely fine. Unless Amaterasu does Bluestone Conch. We'll see, we'll see.
Hailing from North America.
Alright, getting into game 1.
Wanting to try and reclaim that title.
Anything new in builds? There's a ward on Panatom, which is good. 2 wards on Rongu as well. Okay, so early grouping too. I do think since the wards were buffed, this is the correct way to kind of like play early game. Ward their jungle or ward your jungle, and then adapt to however you have information on them starting.
We're talking like 19 minutes.
See Nog in the left side jungle. He started wall, and it works.
Is not gonna make it out of this one alive, but the kill will go over to SOT on the Radiant.
That's insane.
Portrait.
Yeah, that's not a bad place to do it. I mean, we talked
They got a
about
wall
how
down
is one of the
in
best
between
games in the game, and when you're giving him
tier 1 and
the
tier
first
2 as
kill
well. I'm going to
of the
turn them
match,
down, the
yeah,
casters,
it's
because
gonna
Lomi
look
just said that
better,
Mordred has a really good early game, and I
Ryan
can't
is
disagree any
going
more
to
than
be
that.
making the Amma into support, which
Oh, and it's
surprisingly,
Barkus solo.
Haddox is going to run back to
Amma
Barkus,
support.
which
I think that's a
is
blunder.
player on something that they've been
I know
playing
EU really
super
value
often, but I
Barkus
do
solo.
think that that's a good choice
I just
for
think that's
team morale
the
to
Amma
go.
support doesn't
I'm a
give
big fan.
like anywhere near as much value as solo or jungle. She needs to be able to scrap a bit. I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, if Aurora just lackadaisically sunders here, he doesn't. He doesn't. Another reminder. Yakor gets it. Rongu has a lot of wasted time. Weird that Aurora chose to use the wall in the way that he did. Ooh, Yakor gets poked. I was saying, once again, Nuwa banned, so unable to play that in the mid lane. Haddox has somehow griefed. How is he not 2? Never mind. Sot's first kill. We'll do it.
Exactly why you pick Mordred if you're playing around this kind of composition. You want to get that early pressure.
Okay, Mori early clear. Very, very nasty.
Play around some red buff invades. Those are the kind of things you should be looking for.
Alright.
And all because
I need to lock in.
this additional bit of XP at the
Zapman and Yark doing Hunter's Cow.
absolutely own
Dude,
the lane.
I swear, okay, I swear NA have no clue about ADC builds. I swear, I think Hunter's Cow's dog shit. And I think Dev's Gloves is also meh as well, so you shouldn't even get it. You should just commit to a full pen build with Death's Toll as your sustain. Death's Embrace, Dagger of Frenzy, Sunbeam Bow, Xe. You can still get crit in that build too. Titan's Bane, you're laughing.
He tried to take a fight under the tier 1 tower, took a couple of tower shots earlier, but able to resustain.
Literally melt objectives.
Some patient play out of the junglers who have now spotted each other inside of the jungle. I guess more so Nog had spotted.
This should be pretty free win con here for Cowabunga this game. I want to see more attention to shutting down Amaterasu. And I know that I said that Amma has no real value.
I do think that the junglers have their back
like
camp
in the
coming
support
up, so
role
it's probably the
comparatively
better
to
thing for them
solo.
to be doing
But
in
if you
team
shut her down in
fights.
support,
Pretty
she's
clear.
a
The
non-character.
scares that man too much, so he's
She'll
gonna
have
back
2,
off
3
into the
items
jungle
endgame,
to celebrate
and
Scrum
she
with
actually
support.
requires quite a lot
And,
of
gonna slow down just a bit
gold,
more.
in my
Plus, you're
opinion,
gonna
to be a
respawn
really,
into
really
the
good, strong
laboratory, so
character.
I'd imagine we might start to see some support
In
rotations
any of
as
those
the
builds that you want to build
jungle
her.
invades,
But obviously
I'm
he's
in
going to do like
direction.
a
I'd hope to see it
aura
over
support
on the solo
intelligence.
side for Cowabunga. They've got so much pressure already there, thanks to
What is he
Sot's
doing?
amazing early game performance. So maybe a little blue buff invade for the boys here.
Could see. But
The
still,
Morrigan
seconds
just
until
feels a
that blue
bit
buff is back up, so Sot
meh
not able to get anything
in this comp.
time around. Do you see
The
Panatom
Hecate was
moving her rotation
banned.
back over, which could call for the invade
They
that
picked
you
the
were
Jingwei.
kind of maybe hoping for, if
Yeah.
anything else. Red buff's gonna
Doesn't
be
want to
out
play
for a little
Kuku
while
Khan.
longer, but, I mean, we
I don't know
saw
why he
exactly
doesn't
what
want to play
Panatom was.
Kuku.
He just give up a little bit of farm to try and get some pressure.
But he'd
in
rather play
solo lane
Morrigan.
SOT, and they're gonna
Ah,
push
double
back.
Fenrir
Standing
perhaps.
outside of the grass,
Speaking of
that's gonna
Fenrir, there's a
take
lot, and by a lot,
jump
I
in
mean
by
Rongi
Panatom,
should just
and
be
an
absolutely
ultimate by Sot
destroyed.
goes for the pickup, but there's not going to be a whole lot of damage
Doing this fight at level 4 is kind of insane. But what it does, it gives them pressure for the blue side jungle. But Amaterasu able to trade the map.
on the side of Cowabunga. The
Yeah,
only one
Rongi with the speed
available,
buff,
at least
very
for this invade, will
frustrating.
be the one
And
who
here's the
has
global
OT.
pressure of Neath.
Don't
Well
even think
done.
it gets
Yeah,
used,
good
and
trade.
instead it's Sot's life taken down
I do
for
think
it.
it was a
Now
good
Frost
idea,
very
just poorly
cautious
executed.
on the right side of the map. It's first blood for
The
Sot,
only
but then
thing you
immediately
change in
now
execution
return
there
back for
is
Scrumptious.
Oh no, and now
Oh,
they're
nice.
invading the other
Oh
end.
no,
So
not
maybe
nice.
you'll
Hadix gets
actually
it.
steal it as well. That's going to be the ultimate coming out from both the jungler
he's
and
fine.
the solo laner.
He's
Hadix
fine.
put under tower, but he's going to be
A little bit early on the
Now,
aggression.
lucky enough,
They had to wait for that
it's
blue
not
buff to
against
kind of
the private
respawn
tower
before they
shot
could
too.
pull it, which
And
gave
both the
them enough
jungler
time
and
to
the
set up
solo
a
laner
counter
are
engage
going to retreat
with the Neath ult.
an amount of victory on
So
their
pretty good by
side that we haven't
Scrumptious.
seen
Also playing their Neath
but
really, really
hopefully it'll
well
continue for them.
there. I don't think,
So confused
I
as to
really
why
don't think a blue
Panatom
invade
didn't
should ever
just
get pulled off
blink under
if you
tower
have a
with them. Like, he
Neath
could have gotten
in your
Hadix to the tower
game.
so much faster if he had
It's always
just
a
flipped over
3v2,
the wall,
and
but
Neath
I'll be real with you.
damage
If
is
I can
through the
be
roof.
100% real with you, sometimes I forget that it's a combat blink and I just don't think about it. So I could see that definitely.
I still hear
happening
Lermy
where
too much.
Panatom just has so much muscle memory of blink not being combat blink in Smite 1 that Smite 2 is a completely new game, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta be.
What do we have coming up? We've got this blue buff coming up, should go to Jingwei. I think Jingwei still outscales everybody in the game. Yakor building the Adamant Sickle over the Skegox, which is absolutely ridiculous. Shoutouts to Donut Doug. Skegox is 40 power. I mean, it's 20 power. This is 10 power. If you have Skegox first, you're literally just hitting like a truck on your component. But if you do Sickle, you're halving your damage. Or halving your additional damage. Where's the Morrigan ult in this situation? Like, why is there no Neath ult helping this? I'm so confused.
Out of danger, but those were some narrow margins for Cowabunga's support. I mean,
Very unfortunate.
nearly the entirety of Supernova plus dazzling offense.
He must have been pinned under his tower by Neath and Chark. I didn't really get to see. If I really did care, I would go back and watch. But that pick would have been for nothing anyway. It's not even that bad of a... Here we go. There's beads done. Whole Gemma Focus Rush. I like it. Does it go Gemma Focus into Chronos Pendant? Because I think that's really, really strong on Morrigan. I think Chronos Pendant very underbought item in Smite 2. Oh, Paul unable to back. Also, if you hear wind and stuff, I don't know what's going on outside. It's absolutely hectic out there.
Almost any god that's going to be just building a full in style of play.
Rongi 6, keeping up tempo pretty well. Aurora also 6. Remember, the race to 10 is kind of, in my opinion, what supports are thinking about quite a lot. Like, who gets to level 10 first? Means, you know, who gets to have massive advantage at the first gold fury of the game, essentially. Unless, obviously, there's a massive wipe and it's a free gold. But when it's a kind of even state like this, well, Panatom definitely unable to invade this. Ooh, they got a really good Naga spawn. And that's one thing I also don't think either region has kind of abused. Naga spawn being RNG, in my opinion, is one of the worst balancing decisions they've made. It's a global gold buff that you're able to pull down to your jungle. Like, you could pull this Naga spawn down to, like, your speed buff. Or down here, you know what I mean? Absolutely disgusting. Absolutely wrong.
Slightly different styles of starts for the supports. Both of them going in for that selflessness starter item. Honestly, very powerful, especially with the amount of CC that is on both sides. But you see the Talisman of Purification from Wrong Yu, that AoE team.
Well, yeah, Wrong already finished beads. Sot's got the Mystical. Panatom, Avenging Blade into Mystical's probably the build. And it looks like Pole is getting some extra cooldown. Yeah, they pulled this a bit late, a minute late, not a bit, a whole minute. Very abusable timer. Especially if someone backs around that 630 mark. Or 650 mark even. Okay, Haddock's Mystical, he's fully stabilized lane after Sot gets an early game kill. Anything else of note? Aurora goes the ward item first. Pretty base level first item. Interesting play here. Is there any follow-up? Ah, there you go. Using the combat blink every time he picks Fenrir. So every time that Pole ults, he's going to have combat blink on the Fenrir. Very, very good idea. Looks like a Naga secure here for the red team of Scrumptious. Alright, I gotta go back a tiny bit and see how much gold it gave us. Or gave them even. So what are they? 24, 464. So let's just say 24, 480. Let's just say 24, 5. Oh, it's 500 gold. It went to 25 too. Yeah, a big jump of 500. 100 gold each. Not anything to sneeze at. Very, very strong. Yeah, this matchup, by the way, it looks very, very Mordred-sided. He cannot burp Mordred, because Mordred will always have his passive dash. Which means that there is literally zero reason, in my opinion, for Haddocks to ever burp on the Mordred. Unless they're playing for conditioning of lane state. Like, if you think you want to start ganking him, maybe you change the way you're playing lane and start being a bit more aggressive. So Sot can't really tell if it's a real gank or if it's not a real gank, but... He's gonna get soloed. I've literally just cast this curse to myself. Right after he doesn't dash out of the burp. He sits there and he eats the burp to clear the wave. Fuck me. Look at this. This is, in my opinion, mega misplay, right? Sot just dashes away, but he's stuck in his one channel. What are you doing, Sot? Just play, dude. I'm so confused. All Sot has to do in this lane is max 3, and I'm fairly certain he always maxes 1, never thinks about maxing 3, and then just dash away from Haddock's burp. He insta clears. Panatom gets poked here. Ooh, lucky he doesn't.
Very good awareness there from the solo laner Scrumptious to be able to get in the way, sunder for a little bit of extra damage, and take.
Protoss Bandit done. Yarkor getting Executioner second. Solo Troll has Soul Reaver. I like it. I like it. I genuinely will double down on the fact that in this patch, or you know, around this patch, you could play 5 tanks in the game with 5 Soul Reavers and win.
One of those players who loves to kind of farm up until he hits that level 15 to 20 mark. Get 2, 3, 4 items online. I know it's through a lot of numbers, but it's sometimes God dependent for him.
Sot's just fucked.
For Sot, I mean, he's gonna get a double root from the ultimate. It gives him a lot of extra healing.
Do you have no resources?
To deal with 2, maybe some backup from Cowabunga. Paul's rotated over.
Why? Okay, they do. They get the trade. Teleport straight to Gold Fury here. Both of them use this teleporter. Bang, they're here. Jingwei has prio. They don't see it. Unlucky.
Turns out, they just need a
Very,
quick
very
turn off
unlucky.
the
You
side.
have Amir as well.
That is
Oh, but both people are nearly 10. Aurora does have Sunder though.
We've gotten to the mid stage where Mordred starts to slow down, but thankfully the rest of the boys are there to help clean up. And like you said, excellent rotation there from Paul to pick up the pieces.
Get Warhorn.
And returning on to
Red team, get the
Haddox,
oracles.
which is honestly really good that they were able
Interesting
to
he even
grab,
goes for that wall.
that
He's
kill.
trapped in there with Shinto in that
Taken a death yet.
scenario.
So a bit of farm slowed down on that solo lane, and hopefully they can mend the
Zapman goes Berserker's Shield second. Zapman, negative damage build. I fucking despise it, I'm not gonna lie. I really do.
Level up over Shinto, which is not an easy thing.
I think surviving dive is not the play. Like, it's not what you should be building for.
One era, I mean, Shinto was the most efficient farming mid laner in the game. Paul probably.
I mean, that was just free for
good way.
negative reason. Is that just an abuse of a Panatom back?
12 and a half minutes in the game. I mean, this is
Rongi hit level 10, Rongi pulled fire, gold, and Rongi secures gold. That's just the level 10 power spike I talked about at the start of the game.
Over to Scrumptious, not able to get them their first lead of the game. Not a large one, but small.
What are we at? 35-2, 35-1. Both teams very even in gold. I still think the scaling side of the game goes towards the blue team. I just think that Jingwei turns into an absolute annoyance to deal with. So can Sol, don't get me wrong, Sol can be annoying to deal with too. But Jingwei ult is just too brain dead. Doesn't require timing, doesn't require anything. Who gets this speed buff? It is Panatom. Panatom decides to jump in. Don't know why. The purification out of Rongyu, I'm guessing, not Zap. But you'll never know because it's broken. Looks like the Chuck TP's in. Turn around. All of this is just pointless. This is all just so dog shit. I'm not gonna lie, this is all so bad. Oh, it's depressing.
To get the kill shot, able to add an extra one to their notch. 3 kills for Cowabunga between.
So depressing, bro.
Not even dead, and they're fighting at tier 2 at this point.
Yeah, they might be grabbing.
Red team, look. Alright, ready? We'll go back. We will dissect it.
We're talking about second Furies, but
Red team get gold. They all reset. And they lose their speed buff here. They're posturing to defend it, but Haddox isn't there. Okay. I'm sure Haddox's cold Mordred's going to be there. And at this point, there's nothing to play for anymore. Like, at all. They're just stubborn and want to defend their purple buff in a 5v3. Like, what is Scrumptious actually thinking? You're actually winning. You are genuinely winning the trade by getting solo lanes here. In a 5v5 sense of things. And then this is massive bait. I don't know why Shinto's rotating. And then Haddox rotates too and gives them the free win. In my opinion. Massive free win. You're 5-splitting a 13-minute purple buff and giving up all the waves to try to defend it and lose the team fight anyway. Scrumptious trolling. I'd be insanely happy taking those waves, even proxying the solo wave too, looking for back camps, looking for red timer, blue timer, but baited into the Lemmings effect. If you don't know what the Lemmings are, I think there's a browser-based game that you can play. It's a really old puzzle game where these dudes with green hair running into a death pit, and you have to build a thing around them to stop them from killing themselves over and over again. But anyway, they once again try to fight on Panatom. Panatom is a tank. I don't understand why you're charcoaling a tank. Haddox with his honestly, he's got a trademark now of a PvP Sunder. Look at this. Solo ult on... Oh no, not a solo ult. Both tanks get solo ulted. Mordred's full HP.
continuing their onslaught forward.
I just don't get it. I don't get it. They're fighting at deficits. Scrumptious just want to play super aggressive with no catalyst for the aggressive plays. I really wish that there was minions on the minimap so I could see wave states.
Sunders are both down, but the only person alive on the side of Scrumptious is Shinto, who is going to tank up this fire.
The Nagas.
It looks like it's going to be the Nagas.
Okay, this thing can bug out and insta-kill Nagas, that punch.
All of that fight will allow this team to grab the
So it didn't this time. Very lucky. Oh, they have a bomb for secure. Dude, wow. They used the bomb for secure. I thought you just hold on to them and chase people around the map. That's crazy. Alright, let's look at this massive power play reset. So only a 4K lead, which isn't a doom state. But after losing those two massive wiped teamfights in a row, you might start feeling desperate if you're Scrumptious. In the facts versus feelings of the game, like, the fact is that they're all one core item up, essentially. Right? Panatom has 3 complete items. Nog has 2.5. You know, they're all half an item up. After this next passage of play, if Cowabunga somehow wipe you again, you are choosing to throw the game. All you have to do is catch up this half an item, catch up this one item, you know, split the map, scrap any farm you can, say goodbye to your tier 1 towers, it doesn't matter. If they end up grouping, you can get a tier 1 tower back. Like if Cowabunga decide to group mid and siege tier 2, you're able to take tier 1 tower in duo or solo. You are just scraping together any farm you can get to get your stats in line or even close to the side of Cowabunga. And you're definitely playing for the second FG. If you secure the second FG on the side of Scrumptious, oh, it's good. See, this is what you don't want to get baited into doing. You don't want to get baited into this. Aurora should have a good wall here. Where's the wall? Interesting. They hold the wall. There it... What? Why is Mordred rotating? 3-2 with your Fenrir. They're just 5-man diving? Oh, wasted potential. Wasted free gold on the map. I like this. I like stripping jungle. I really dislike this dive. Like, what is this? Why did Haddix go in? Oh my god. Stay under your tower, please. These guys are trolling. Are they really just gonna chase outside of towers and birds? They're not splitting the map. It's looking like it's their first game of Comp Smite, like, to be honest.
Four down. Paul not giving up his chase. He said has spotted out Zapman. Can he even get this?
What's Zap? Zap's asleep at the wheel. He's 30. Had too many Modelos tonight. Oh, unlucky. I liked how Paul used the clone to tank. Pretty standard Morrigan mechanics. This bird hasn't been touched yet. Okay, that's the nightmare scenario that I was talking about. If Cowabunga die here, it's literally null and void. Dying for this bird doesn't matter. If they die and they don't get bird though. Okay, losing one's fine. Losing Sot's fine. You are completely okay with that trade. You've turned your 4K lead into nearly a 10K lead, right? You are now an extra item on top of everybody. FG still has a while to go. Sot will be up before FG spawns. You can use a lot of time. Dude. I don't know, Nog's ults this game have been absolutely awful. Yark looking for a solo on Zap. Or not. He was just looking for purple.
Just barely missed him.
I think if he would have waited like another half a second,
No, he saw Zap. Come on, Costas. Zap literally cleared a wave. Alright, Pyro down for free. Are they going to do gold before? I don't think they will. I think they'll trade the Gold Fury for the Fire Giant. Definitely the correct play. They're looking for a pick in the solo side of the map. No. Alright, resetting. Everyone resetting before fire is great. Fundamentals. If I'm Zap, this is where you ask the team if we're trading the Fire Giant. I think you have good eligible reasons to trade fire. You can do the Gold Fury on the other side of the map. You're able to take 2 towers. You're able to kind of shrink the gold lead. But the issue is that your siege defense comp is very poor. They have no wave clear that doesn't put you in harm's way, right? Neith steps up to 1 the wave. She should get jumped on by a tank Panatom. The wall separates anti-Zapman damage. But it looks like Scrumptious want to take the fight 8.5k down. Yarkor, one thing I'll say, because I already watched game 2 and 3, Yarkor has a fascination with being on the other side of the map during Fire Giant plays. In game 2, you'll see, he plays Sol, I'm fairly certain, and he keeps wanting to solo Ancient Fury. He keeps wanting to clear waves and things like that. And they already had like a left bird down, if I remember correctly. But you'll see, you'll see.
Wasn't the Fenrir. It seems that is just the playbook call for Cowabunga.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go in with my Fenrir.
What is the fear here for blue team?
All right, Paul, it's your turn.
Yarkor, okay, here's tech that... Never mind. It's a yellow buff, not a white buff.
It really kind of feels like the
One thing you can do here... No, he's wearing this. Is this not the Naga buff here? It doesn't say that he has it though.
one step 2 playbook the Cowabunga is going for here in game
But the thing
1,
is,
and it's
with
worked out well for them, at
Nagas,
least for now.
you are able to solo FG in the back, similar to Season 1 Cyclone Spin. You remember Cyclone's solo tanking fire, and then his team posturing up to play for fight? Something that's it's like much more accessible for everyone. But Rongi walled off. Goodbye Amaterasu. And they play for the fight. There's the Mordred follow-up. Yep. GG. Yeah, there was no fear needed at all on this FG. Scrumptious way out of their depth to even be thinking about defending that. And whoever PvP bombed there on Nog needs to be booted. Needs to boot. 22 minutes. Can you end the game? Time is 15 on Rongu. There's a wave there. Is it just mid-bird to fire? I can see them playing for an end here. Yeah, you got 15 seconds on Zap. What do you have up? Nagas are in. Bomb on Titan. Very good. If you didn't know, you can also sunder the Titan. Does do damage. Yeah. Beautifully ended there. Well done, well done. Well done. Scrumptious threw at their purple buff and then decided to keep fighting and fighting and fighting, and it's just like, what are you actually doing? What are you actually doing? They didn't split the map once. It's very, very like butting your head against the wall way to lose the game, and it's something that I haven't actually seen them do that much, or anyone in Smite 2 do that much, to be honest, because it's like, because of all the competitive play that they've had in Smite 1, things like trading the map and letting a couple things go, very normal in competitive. But it didn't happen once. Unfortunate. Alright, game 2. Okay, we get to game 2, and I remember seeing this and thinking that they had an awful draft, Cowabunga being they. Now look at it, it's not the worst draft. I just don't know why he's playing Zeus. Like, that's literally it. If this was anything else, it was completely fine. They get the same kind of backline. They've just traded the Jingwei out for a Sol. They could have played Jingwei mid here. Don't know why they didn't. Very good into Odin, Barkus, Neith, Cuckoo, Chark. Like, Jingwei mid's fire right there. And he's chosen something that's super immobile. Interesting thought process there by Paul. This game is a really, really long one. So I'm probably going to watch it incredibly quick. Maybe there'll be some cuts and things like that. But we'll see. We'll see. Alright, game 2, they try to do the exact same start. They group up. They're looking for some picks. They have a Fenrir, they have an Emir. They use the bushes this time. Who's holding the wards? It's just Panatom. One thing that's kind of making me a tiny bit, I don't want to say sad, but like letting me down is that red team aren't looking for any jungle plays themselves.
would have gone well for them, but understandably so. I don't think Aurora wants to start with his wall 2 games in a row, so they're not going to pick much of a fight here, and instead, they're heading on back.
Barkus and Odin sitting in their lane bushes.
No shells on the side of Scrumptious this time. 2 Sunders, a
Interesting.
and a Beads.
If you know, you know, is what I'm going to say. Go watch some European leagues. Because there's some interesting starts over in the European side of things.
They have to get out of the Odin cage.
They do have to get at the Odin cage.
Especially in, in lane. Okay, Paul looking to auto trade. Getting bodied by Shinto. Absolutely disgraced.
So now we see Paul. Okay, I was a little curious as to what ability Paul would go first.
He's got his one.
Does make the most sense because you probably don't
Neutral start for both junglers. Let's see who goes to the mid camp after their back camps. Who knows how to jungle?
From so much space, it is nice to have that little bit
Both of
freedom
them
to be able to
pretty
keep
much
going. Good pressure here
matching each other's
from
tempo.
Cowabunga.
I'm watching Panatom here.
Already brawling
You
south,
should
though.
walk up to this buff.
Disadvantage.
Nog,
Able to get a south
as you can
kill,
see,
so
fake
Nog is
jungler.
ability
Doesn't know how to play the role.
ticking up nice and
Does
easy.
an extra back camp.
Nobody really
Not
intended
it.
for
He
that
gets
to be the
this.
point of the
He
game.
comes down, full clears, oracles are up as well. He can go red to mid to oracles,
Both of them.
and it's absolutely busted. Paul picks up the wave, not the wave, the gold camp. See, I think the bait here is that Panatom's going to backs when oracles are on the map. You can double secure, then Panatom's able to reset after oracles, and do these double backs. Unless he still makes it in time. We'll see though, but splitting this mid wave feels really good as a jungler as well.
It's just
You know
a
what?
rotating camp.
You know what? New technical term. We're coining it.
Oh, that's right, this is bugged. These are up. So oracle's not looked at in NA. Sot dead?
Rotation towards SOT. The chalk slope
Yep.
for the rain is good. Jumping by
heal.
Panatom. Is it gonna be enough to keep him alive? Haddix chasing. He gets the shoulder
Oh,
shot.
nice.
Able to get out of distance just
Yeah,
in
nice.
time.
Do some damage. Oh, stun goes down from Panatom. They're both dead. Panatom's dead as well. Oh, wait, everyone sucks. Never mind. Oracle's still up, by the way. Aurora one shot, but has a level lead.
That is tough. for
Ah,
them.
these guys got this mid camp.
Well, no, Mordred's got
As you
it
can
right
see,
there.
Aurora's got
Yeah,
purple,
but
Yako's got purple.
left on the wrist there at the beginning of the game is
Oh my
not
god, that's a
great.
massive
Very
combo.
nice double root there from Zap, able to get Cowabunga in a bunch of trouble here.
Oh, Aegis away from the
Wow, what a fight.
Zapman keeps himself alive.
Both alive, that's crazy. I think both teams played that pretty well.
In hand gone from Yark.
I think there's
first ability.
Couple dropped kills, but that's fine. The shell coming in clutch for Yakor as well.
With all of those
Aurora's just like being Aurora here.
heals himself back up to near full during all of that.
Alright, this is where I'm gonna speed it up a little bit.
For both teams, no bloodshed.
He had it late, but
Okay, Haddix and Panatom.
pressure over here
Well,
on
not
the
Panatom.
Zap. And this, honestly,
Haddix and Nog
exactly
playing
what
super
Zap
strong
is doing
in the
best.
blue
On
side,
the
on the
map,
solo side,
can
and
handle
Panatom
that.
wants to trade Duo side of the map, but his Duo lane's not here. He might be able to just do it anyway.
Wrong cue.
Wow, he just 1v2s them anyway. Interesting. This is something that you need to be doing in your ranked games or anything. If the enemy jungler is destroying one side of the map, you need to make an impact on the other side. So yes, Sot loses his blue. Panatom able to secure the enemy speed buff, and they haven't done red yet. So there's still a bit of a blunder when it comes to Haddix and Nog in not getting both camps because they were chasing a Mordred.
Confidence there from the jungler, but if anyone's gonna know how much damage it takes
That
to
means
get out,
Panatom's
it's
able
gonna be
to
that
get
guy.
double backs into
He is
red,
a master at this kind of
and it's
combo,
pretty
so
good.
it's been incredible to watch
Will he
so
do red?
far, but I
He does do
think
red.
Sot's
Yeah,
gonna be
beautiful
in trouble.
pathing there by Panatom. Great jungling.
Sitting really
Okay, we see an adaptation here come out from Nog and Scrumptious. On this secondary blue buff, or not the secondary, I guess it's the second respawn, third spawn of the game, right? Instead of playing for the blue side, Nog has played to secure his left side jungle, which Panatom and Aurora were both posturing for. It also kind of sucks because at the 7-minute mark, Naga also spawns on the Scrumptious side of the jungle. So they've pulled resources there to defend speed, and they might get a bonus if they commit to it. With a Kukul Khan, definitely can do it early. Nothing else to ult. I think people think that if you do the Naga, you are trading the Gold Fury, which isn't always true. As we'll see, they're pulling Naga now. Perfect play here by Scrumptious, I'm not going to lie. Good early game.
Going to Haddix this time. Haddix has been getting the better in the solo lane. Sot, even despite going down for the first blood, has found a little bit of fight back in
Did they
him.
get it?
Just try and
They
make
got it.
relevant
But you
situation
can't see who's wearing the buff. Okay, maybe
Yeah,
they've gotten rid of the Queen
Naga
Naga buff.
Maybe even just looking for what camps are available, trying to keep track
Interesting.
of enemy targets.
Although, remember, Chaos Side UI is cooked.
A red buff, a
Here we go,
jungle
Panatom
buff,
again, showing the impact of vertical jungling.
farm, and when it happens to be
Trading the
either
map.
of the better buffs in the map being the red or the
That's
speed,
so sick.
you are one happy puppy.
But
Nice Cole using the Naga. Beautiful.
For a pull of the Fury.
One thing, the downside about Naga is this situation. Aurora could re-aggro it here and have it continue to tank
The minions that it's
the
spawned in
snakes.
coming into play. Is Aurora trying to pull this Fury back his way?
Ooh, Haddix with a big rotation here.
Are still at work.
Aurora uses the that's like the CC immunity Sunder tech.
Ultimate plus Sunder.
And now, but red team were playing for the fight anyway with this Haddix rotation. What?
Have to be careful though,
You're
because
playing
that
for
is
a
what him in
raw
the
pick
cage.
out of everything?
Honestly,
Oh.
you did your due
No,
diligence.
Panatom.
Send
What?
chat for a support that secures the gold and gives up their life.
Proxy, please. Over here. Proxy, proxy, proxy. Don't worry about plates, because plates got nerfed to oblivion. This is like 15 gold right here. He needs to just shove this wave behind tower. I don't understand the fascination with plates post-nerf. Unfortunate. Look, it's very micro, nitpicky kind of gameplay stuff, but it's just more tempo. I don't think playing for tower is any good. I genuinely think proxying, getting jungle vision and timers information way more important.
Over at Scrumptious, honestly, I'm kind of surprised that Zap has gone for this Aegis. I kind of get it because, you know, there's going to be
This is a kill if they fight, but Panatom, very good PvE mentality, takes it down. Alright, with Gold Fury down, looks like they're posturing for a really big dive in left, but they chose not to. Barkus rotating mid. Right, I'm going to speed it up again until there's something more juicy to play for. Very slow paced, not slow paced game, but very methodical, not just like people dying for no reason over and over again.
Naga's not really giving Core a break in this duel. Maybe Panatom give a little bit of relief to his carry.
As soon as I say there's a speed buff invade, Aurora does get it. Aurora's pretty tanky. Alright. Zero impact Zeus ult comes out, but hey, that's just the way it is. Solot comes down, Nog dies for the invade. Anything winning in side lanes? Wrong, might go down here. Ooh, big flop. That man gets a big combo off the flop too. But Wrong falls too. Oh no. If they knew the head information, speed to speed was such a good play. But Zapman securing that speed buff, very smart, the veteran. Alright, Gold Fury spawning. Both teams kind of posturing aggressive in a 4v4. Naga roaming around the map also. Panatom looking for a pick here. Get some poke onto Nog. Yeah, that's really, really good. Good pick. Oh, so low. Unfortunate. That would have been a massive power spike. Panatom jumping in. Oh my god, who's that? Alright. Cowabunga. Getting a bit too hungry for the 1 HP. You gotta remember something. Is that when someone's 1 HP, they have to back and they can't do anything in the fight. So chasing them a tiny bit more, a lot more detrimental than just letting them reset. You've got an extra 20 seconds. You know, think of it as a 20-second death timer. Maybe not a 20-second death timer. Maybe think of it as a 8-second death timer. But nevertheless, Cowabunga throw. Scrumptious get the Gold Fury. Scrumptious get the Naga. A lot of throws here by Cowabunga. I didn't get to watch this too in depth due to, you know, once again, being on my phone. Can't really see too much. And I was like half asleep as well. But starting to make a lot more sense of the over-aggression. The trades on the map always kind of favoring Scrumptious. I wouldn't say the game's broken open yet. But a 2k lead. And a big thing is the 2-level lead, Rongyu Aurora. Aurora in a very rough situation. I'm unable to play, to be honest. Alright, as soon as I say Aurora can't really play the game, he kind of gets engaged on here, right? He lives by the skin of his teeth. Panatom gets to solo Zapman. Misses the jump, which is kind of rough. And then look at this. Picks him up under the Mordred ult. He still gets the kill. Not bad, but is the trade going to be too detrimental? There's a Zeus ult over the wall. Doesn't deter anybody because it's a fake ultimate. Salt gets stuck in. Chaos team gets pyro, so that's red team gets the pyro plus a couple kills. Wrong you. If I'm you, I'm dying for this dive. I'm not going to lie. Oh, poor Paul. I love the target change there by wrong you onto Aurora. And why the fuck has Yarkor rotated? Because Panatom is there. That's the reasoning. It's a mass reset, boys. They're gonna back. But good to look for buffs here by Panatom. He gets red buff. Ooh, if he stole that, that would be very depressing. Playing for a tier 1 tower is Yarkor. He gets the tier 1. Does he get oracles after this as well? If so, actually a good rotation. No, brother. What? Go, yeah. Oracles. Where is he going? Is he just resetting? Yeah, okay. It's fine. Alright, Paul with Book of Thoth. Gemma Focus, Cosmic Horror. Yarkor doing a pretty good crit build. Pretty normal build. Solo Troll doing the same build from yesterday. Last game. Same as Panatom. And same as Aurora, if I remember correctly. Once again, massive fight. It looks awful, but Scrumptious still only 2k up, 2.5k up. Very, very interesting where the gold's coming from. You know, not everything's getting stripped from Cowabunga's jungle. No, nothing, honestly, not much has been stripped from Cowabunga's jungle. All the pressure in the team fight never turns into an invade, never really turns into anything. It's just one Gold Fury, one Pyro, and a couple team fights that have edged their way. Yarkor looking like he might fall? Oh wait, no, that's Panatom, not God. It's Zaban falling. Panatom should know he doesn't have Aegis. They're calling the Barkus rotation. Alright, I'm going to keep this going. I'm not going to skip because gold spawning soon. I feel like there's a massive fight coming. Haddix is rotating. See, the issue with Zeus is off this freeze. There's not much burst coming through with their comp. Where last game, Neath damage off the freeze was big. Morrigan Mark, also quite large. Where this game, you get a Chain Lightning off the freeze. And a Soul 2 as well. Is that Stellar Burst? Pretty meh. Poke. The poke game is very weak. See why Zeus ult just sucks? Then again, Shinto missed his Kukul ult. Wrong you, falls down. Paul all alone into double warrior. He needs to double back into his team here. Yarkor also alone too. Awful play by the Cowabunga backline. Abysmal. Like, awful. We'll go back. Alright, Yarkor and Paul. Best buddies, best pals. They're playing semi-close. This looks like a good fight. Yarkor. He's hitting the front line. It's fine. He doesn't need to hit this anymore. He needs to get back to Paul. I want to watch Yarkor. He's walking back, walking back. He chases Nog. Ah, everyone needs to help. Massive. What bursted them in this Oracle pit here? Oh, Zapman. He gets the 2-1. Blows him up. See you later. Nog's gone. Nog gets sundered. That's a fire giant pull here after Aurora dies. Every day of the week. Every day of the fucking week you go fire. Alright. We'll watch the secure. Yeah, there's nothing else to watch here. They're going to get fire. They're going to reset. Let's see how they siege. That's the interesting part too. 18-minute FG. Not too bad. Not too bad. Alright, let's see what they do. They get pyro as well. Oh, insane map state now for Scrumptious. They are very, very, very strong. Okay, unfortunately, we see a split. A big split, too. 3 people in the left? Or are they 2-1-2ing? No, they're just... So why is that here? Don't like it. Really dislike this. I understand the Haddix positioning. What is Zap doing? Why are they not... Okay, here's this massive misconception. I'm sure Zap knows this, and he's just been like, oh, I'm actually fucking trolling by being here. But if you have Fire Giant and you shove down here, they are forced to reset, and they can't keep split pushing. If Zapman grouped with his team and shoved down and threatened to end the game, maybe, they wouldn't be continuously split pushing. Zeusalt sucks, man. Criminal throw by Zapman there. This game should be over. If I am on Cowabunga, I'm not even pissed about this. I'm really not. You stripped some FGs, you got some damage down on a bird, you're in an awful map position and you're still making these aggressive plays. That's a sick feeling, I'm not gonna lie. Unless you look at it as a doom, oh, we could have defended. Nah, you defended by making them all back. It should have been them that did that to you, and you flipped the whole situation on its head. Crazy aggression, paid off pretty well there. I think the game just settles down into a, unless Panatom wants to fight for whatever reason. He doesn't. Tier 2's whatever, doesn't matter. Let's see this Fire plus Ancient Fury split. Pole level 18. Not good. Zap level 18 too. Interesting. No one farming. Alright, here we are. Red team posturing for Fire Giant. Blue team have to make the hard decision. Do you walk in and face check? Ooh, that's a bit too fast. Here we are. Haddix gets, honestly, a sick cage. In the back though, there is a big dog. It worked. They did it. They got the big dog into the Zeusalt. Very good. Also, really great dive here for Mordred onto Sot. And the backline are fighting together. Isn't too bad. The reason this fight went so poorly is because of honestly an amazing Odin cage. The split dive was fine in my opinion. Everything was okay, but if you look back to it, which we will, this Odin cage causes way too much separation and chaos. Yark or Paul stuck over here. Panatom stuck in the back, and then these two stuck in the cage. Yark are in the cage too. It is a huge cage into a Charcoal, Barkus flop. Like, they got absolutely wombo comboed. And while it didn't look like a sick montage-worthy clean wipe, it essentially was. Just with how out of position the cage and all the abilities made the fight feel for Cowabunga. Just coffins. Panatom, honestly, shouldn't have been able to do anything in that situation, and he was able to somehow get a kill on Zapman. So it's more of a miracle play by Panatom to pick up Zap, put him into a pixel, I think, of the Zeusalt. Okay, Yoko does have Naga now. He's able to play the Ancient Fury angle that he was obsessed with, that I did see. They're giving FG. Yeah, they're just trading it. Very clean play right there. I think trading Ancient Fury is here. Is fine here. Not is here. Also. And Yarkor should run straight to that tower. But he's not. Okay, he's just stripping the Youngle. Yeah, he uses the Naga there. Look, trading birds isn't the worst play. I like that play. I don't know what he's doing now. This is a perfect trade. Bird for bird, you just leave this. Perfect by blue team to leave. The play here is to have Haddix run to run to Soul,
Paul is going to have to hold down the fort there because Panatom's thinking about trying to come
and the
help
rest of the
Yark
team
out.
leave, and then you take the power play,
He's got to stay alive here.
but they're not
Really good
gonna.
damage coming out.
Oh my god, Haddix just brain dead dives.
Panatom's thinking about trying to come and help Yark out, but Yark's gonna have to pop everything. He's got to stay alive here. Really good damage coming out from Nog.
Like, Sot just picks up Odin. Odin doesn't give a fuck. That's the second bird going down. Nog dead. I mean, Nog gets the kill, not dead. Alright, doomed state here for Cowabunga. Do you have Zeus ults yet? No, not even close.
It is just slowly batting away at these birds on the side of Scrumptious. Sot throws out a little bit of poke, a roar, wondering if he needs to use the wall to save the bird or to try and save his life later. For now,
This is very messy by red team. You're already in a really winning spot. This should be the end of the game, I'm not gonna lie. Why'd Nog drop the tower? Is he trolling?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What are they doing? Why are you team fighting? Nog dropped the tower to his backline in that dive. Anyway. Cowabunga are in checkmate. 2 birds down, there's 1 bird up. It's fucking over.
Paul doing his best to throw out as much damage as
Red team out of base. If they're not running down Doi lane, I don't know what they're doing.
that they had lost on their own left-hand side. However, it is going to be 3 side games earlier.
I'm skipping.
They can do that and then grab fire.
Alright, it looks like they're not.
For the time, Cowabunga playing on the back foot. It's been about, I'd say almost 15 minutes having to play on the defense for this team. It never really broke a lead for themselves. I think 1,000 was the highest that Cowabunga's gotten here in game number 2. Meanwhile, Scrumptious.
Alright, they are. Alright, they take Ancient Fury off the map. Very clean, very clean. Blue team posturing into the right side jungle. Nothing up yet. Are they looking for a pick? Panatom jumps on Rongu. Doesn't look for a pick. Ancient Fury is not going to get much. What the Ancient Fury does, though, is it takes it away from the ADC to solo it. So Yarkol can no longer trade Ancient Fury. Final fight of the game. Either way. Doesn't matter who wins or lose. Panatom does really well by staying on wave duty. Paul somehow poked. What is Haddix? He's hunting.
From SOT gets to the back line and finds one on landing that will be met with an ultimate out of the mid laner.
Oh, they used a lot on Sot. Zap falls down. Wait, blue team need to just live. If they just live, it's fine. Why are you trying to fight this? Oh, they stayed. They're staying. No, it's tragic. This was an incredibly close game. Why is Yarkol, like, standing his ground there? They win the fight, in my opinion. They get double bird back, and then they stay. Awful, awful. Look, we'll go back. Haddix goes way too hard on a tank. Okay? Way too hard. Yes, he's zoning Paul. Very, very true. They get the Mordred initiation and backline. Beautiful. Panatom lurking in the jungle. Good pathing here by Panny. He gets the stun. Double stun on double backline. He picks up Zap. He cancels it. He autos. Zap Ben is dead. 4. Nobody just yet. Probably Panatom. But if everyone just played their life from this point and played for themselves, the 2 comes in. The 1 comes in, kills a Raw. Dude, you have just traded a Raw for Zap. And Yarkol just stands here going hard. Oh, it's awful. He can leave. He just doesn't want to. I think it's something that happens when ADCs are full HP and they're just like, I'm fine. I'm so fine right here. I feel strong. I'm level 20. We can fight, but it's not true. You've already won the fight. You're the ADC alive. They don't have one. But I do like the Yarkol build. Ah,
it happens to
I don't
increase
love
the
it. He needs
front of Shinto.
attack speed.
And that's what Shinto's been doing all game long. That's how he's
Needs
been
more
getting
attack speed. Fuck Deathbringer.
that he has. This
And
one,
honestly, fuck Demon Blade
he's
too.
probably gonna get
Dagger of Frenzy, Sunbeam Bow is the truth.
Paul's just not able.
Although there is no Spectral on the side, so crit goes pretty big. And also, he's able to solo fire with this build, but he can't 1v4 though. Okay, Yarkle, final one to spawn. Oh, wait, they're fighting? We'll go back. Yarkle not there. Cowabunga. Looking... Okay, this is the most premature ult ever. This Mordred ult at 10k on fire, giving them a win con. Panny has just played this game so incredibly well. He's always hunted the back line, and it's always kind of honestly been a solo hunt. That one they kind of played well together with like the Mordred ult into the Panatom dive. Okay. Map state 100% flipped. Left bird down. They have fire waves to deal with. Blue team, all they have to do is stand there, do nothing. Push right lane, keep vision high, keep everything good, just group up. Do you have shell up? You do have shell up. You're ready to rock and roll. Go to a lane. Fuck fighting in a jungle. And this is where I was talking about earlier. Yarkle really fascinated with left side jungle on fire spawn. Reason I think this is awful is that Scrumptious are forced to left side jungle anyway because of the bird being down. There's no point going over and trading the map when you're already winning the other side of the map just by not being there. So being left side of the map was awful. He only goes in for a second but then comes out.
And it is going to be a 4 versus 4 for the entirety of this fight. But maybe both teams just wanting to have their last player spawn back in.
He goes back into left side jungle, forcing the power play. Yes, it's a power play. Completely irrelevant.
During all of this, Cowabunga have plenty of time to play with because they don't need to have anybody on that left side. Matter of fact, Yark can just go work on Ancient Fury and just have that as an extra back pocket measure for Cowabunga.
Oh no.
That at least one person was missing throughout that.
What are they doing? What is Panatom diving Narnia for?
Panatom could go for the chase, but Shinto has popped his beads. He is out of this team fight.
Get out. Oh, they're just fucked. Yeah, GG. Why is Yarkle walking mid? Why would you follow the jungler who's solo diving, creating havoc? Helper syndrome. Absolute helper syndrome. Panatom got the resource. He traded his ult for beads, and then he was... I'm sure that once he had ult again, he's going to kill Cuckoo. But now it's all gone. Like, everything is done.
Time might be running out if they can't keep this left-hand side defended, because that Titan did take quite a chunk of damage from those fire minions.
And Shinto having to go back just to play defense. I mean, that's at least a third of the Titan's health gone from those waves starting to sneak their way in. And that Phoenix is still down for a little while. That might just be enough to really delay this game. In fact,
he's hunting him again.
Hunting for Shinto, because since Shinto's the only one back defending on his lonesome, knowing that beads are down, Panatom's just spotted him.
He can't catch him.
Shinto's getting a little too close to the rest of the team.
Oh, Paul just gets solo caged. What's he doing there?
Might have lost his opportunity to live as well. Goes for the lightning.
This game, oh, and then not Haddix. Sots just, they're lemmings again. They're just lemmingsing. Everyone walking in one by one.
And keep that man alive, but he goes down to SOT and Aurora. Purification used to keep them up. Sot falls down. All 5 credit for assist on the kill of Solar or Troll. And
no matter what happens here, Yark's pathing is gonna be just crazy. Oh, it's not. He's actually leaving. Thank God.
Which is why so many members of Scrumptious have gone back to base. They've got to defend this bird because they don't want their Titan to die.
It's not that, J-Mac. They don't have to defend their bird. It's that they have the resources to defend their bird. They killed 2 on Blue's team, and they have so much time to play with. And the whole panicky play now, play fast is the reason so many people are throwing games. We have to go now. We have to go now. No, you don't. You don't have to go now.
They are keeping the line held
20 seconds on
and
Sot.
aren't
You're
giving
chilling.
up until one of those
You've got your
touchdowns.
bird back. You've made it a neutral fucking state. Or you can pull the FG and throw.
The two top teams, but this is also probably the first time for Cowabunga that
Dude,
they've really
Zapman has a Berserker's last item. He doesn't have Ob Shard. He doesn't have Titan's Bane. He has, what, 10% pen? What the fuck is he doing?
With seemingly ease. But here against Scrumptious,
What is he doing? Where's his pen underneath ults?
time that we might see a Game 3 Grand Finals, not just in the open bracket, but in all the
Oh my
previously
God.
tournaments that I had just named off. This is an intense match here for North America.
Haddock's build is goated. That's probably the ideal solo build. And Yakor in the cage. No, Yakor just pre-shells. Damn. Yakor just shelled nothing. Guys, get out. Do not go in. No way you go in. Why are blue team going in? Sot has the worst Mordred ult I've ever seen. Lucky Zap's build does nothing. No pan, both tanks just sat there and took maybe a 20th of their HP due to that combo.
Everybody getting low. Nobody out yet, though. Paul's gonna have to back.
You know what would be really clutch this game on a red team? A Mushroom. Mushroom would honestly farm.
Looks like Haddox wants to go back to base, though. Might take his time in making his way back. This has been neck and neck for these two teams.
I'll go back to the next fight.
Broken through as of yet. It did seem like things were going to be over shortly, considering that Phoenixes were down. I mean, they're back in full health again. It's like the base is never even broken in the first place. It's kind of crazy, all things considered, just how hard Cowabunga has held on.
Cowabunga standing
All right.
firm throughout the entirety of this game, having been down for the majority of this game and still finding avenues to get back in. The tenacity of Panatom to keep getting to a
Okay,
backline, pull a
Scrumptious are finally pulling the objective with a
just to keep the game going
cage
a little
ready
bit longer.
for the
Fire
pit.
Giant under
Oh,
half.
Yakor is in base.
You've got a couple of Sunders you have to deal with if you're on the side of Scrumptious, and Sot is going to try and deal with everything.
What an early cuckoo ult by Shinto. Wrong you gets it. Panatom doesn't get a kill. For once, he doesn't get a solo dive kill. Haddock Spark. Dude, Odin Barker's Shark Dive is so oppressive. Honestly, it's just Odin. I don't even care about a Chark if he was by himself. But Chark went 13, 2, and 17. Dude, Nog popped off, apparently.
Move. And honestly, I was a little shocked that Shinto dropped the Spirit of the Nine Winds so early, but that's the thing. I was shocked that happened. And so was Cowabunga.
Alrighty.
They wanted that Fire Giant so bad, and they just had to go for it. They had to try something. They're not going to sit there
Game 2
for
done.
20 minutes.
Wasn't a very convincing win, to be honest. Panatom doing God's work, and Sot kind of shitting it up. I think if Sot, I don't want to like blame Sot, but if he played a tiny bit better on that Mordred pick, it probably goes really well. He did miss some crucial ults that probably turn fights into a way better situation. The Amir coin flip is the Amir coin flip. You're going to go 11 and 2 or 2 and 11. It's just the way it is. And then Zeus is just useless. Plus, he had a really weird position behind fire, which is so unlike him. I don't know what he was going for. Alrighty, game 3. We get into it. Great adaptation in bans to get rid of Odin. Odin was very, very annoying, and I think he is just worth banning every time. And then Scrumptious banned the Morrigan, because they decide that the Fenrir is less annoying to deal with than Paul's Morrigan. Interesting take, in my opinion. So with Odin banned, they still get Fenrir, and Mia Barkas in retaliation, not picking Hecate. Hecate has been pretty high prio. So, Cowabunga get Hecate Neath. They respond with Jingwei Chark. Honestly, both teams are pretty happy. In my opinion, this team is just prio pick, prio pick, prio pick, prio pick. And then 5 gods that you're just happy with, I guess. He also really likes Mordred solo. But 4 priority picks on the side of Cowabunga. And remember, I have watched this. And I think they show why they're priority picks pretty handedly. Hecate is just not fair. Alright, so we get into the start, and It's actually a very neutral start. There's no like 5-man stupidity, there's no invades. Very I don't want to say boring, but just, yeah, neutral. Very neutral start. Okay, so who wins this clear? Does Cuckoo actually clear first wave? Pretty much. Look at that. Those archers live on 1 HP after a single ability. Now, Susano over to Panatom. One of those things that if you ever got to second phase bans against any Panatom roster, you're banning Susano if he hasn't top 3'd it. Because he was just dominant on it in phase 1. It looks like Nog changes his jungle path this game. He does speed backs and gets to mid. Wait, why the fuck did Hecate do red? That's interesting. Why would you do that? The Raw get that? The Raw gets that. 3 Sunder, very clean. So, blue team get the left neutral, but red team do get the mid neutral. What's a Raw doing? Wait, this is troll as shit. Oh, or is it? He knows he's going to lose. Wait, that's actually kind of smart. He knows he's going to lose priority. Like, that the Amir Jingwei is going to outclear because they got to wave first, I think. Because Neath went and picked up speed. Yeah. So, instead of contesting wave priority, he decided to just ignore it, go for the camp, took the mini gold away from whoever's getting it. Panatom pokes out the Cuckoo. Cuckoo already had dropped his kit, though. Does the 3 do anything to pole late game? Because that looked really rough to deal with early. Alcor flips over the wall.
For these teams, I wouldn't be surprised if we're still going a couple more minutes before we ever see a first blood spilled between these two teams. Paul already having to use his Aegis, not the funnest start to have to deal with as Hecate in mid, but this is a bit of the struggle of Hecate's. These first 4-5 levels are some of the roughest ones for this mage.
What the fuck? Yako just misses the wave? I don't know if it's spectator or if it is, because if you ever watch solo from a spectator perspective, it looks like both solo laners are just missing everything. Like on the waves. I don't know if their positional values are actually true. Because a tiny bit off. Once again, this Mordred Barcus matchup. I think Mordred dumpsters. But you need him actually 3.
Versus the Talisman of Purification for Rongyi. That's kind of just been the go-to for both sides.
I think he's the only good matchup.
Like Fenrir, Hecate. Purification just makes sense as a support.
You know what cancels it though? Oh my god. Dude, if Barcus just gets an ISO, it's unplayable for Mordred. That's so funny. If he just gets an ISO, and I'm telling you right now, ISO is not a bad item. 300 HP, 30 int I think, and a 2-second slow. I like that by Nog. Come on, they get the kill on Nog. Honestly, using Chark ult on the buff, getting punished that early, feels pretty bad as a Chark, because level 5 Chark ult, you're barely getting kills with it, but you are securing a lot of farm with Chark ult, especially that blue buff. In solo or in jungle, and it kind of feels like a little hack. You're able to just ult any buff contestation you get, pick up your blue, and then axe throw, teleport away. So to get punished that early, bit rough. Bit rough.
First blood going on to SOT, a great one, because in game number 2, this was a struggle lane.
Aurora.
Aurora goes in, gets the bite.
Oh, I didn't even see Panatom on the map. What am I oohing? Commit, kill him. Nice. Aurora on the Fenrir. This is such a season like 3-4 throwback, if you know what I'm talking about. One of the pioneers of Fenrir, one of the pioneers of Herc. With the aggressive warrior supports. Oh, Neath ult comes through.
Against the Jingwei, Panatom
No.
thinking about diving in, even Aurora.
Smart by Panatom, you know. People sometimes go for that dive, get the kill, then they have to reset and they can't farm. Panatom sees the bigger picture, goes for a neutral and a reset. Otherwise, the poke was all for nothing. If you notice, Panatom goes Avenging Blade Rush on Susano as well. You don't know the new item. I think it is 20 strength. You can correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's 20 strength, 100 health. Am I trolling? Am I trolling? I think I am trolling. But it reduces move speed and protections in the jungle. Very, very strong first item, and it is ridiculously cheap as well. Paul was looking for the Mez ult combo. Isn't that wonderful to watch? Sorry. He doesn't even have a pen cooldown, power, strength item. He has a hybrid tanky item. And he killed the Cuckoo from 100 to 0. Paul missed the 1, Paul missed the ult. I'm sure Paul hit the 3 and the 2, but you know, Susano pretty much 90 to 0'd him.
Exciting to see Panatom unleashed. You know, maybe Fenrir was the dog off the chain, but Susano here is really making a big difference, being able to actually take down the carries like his job the past couple of games. It's really getting quite a bit of an advantage here, but
Alright, Zapman in the jungle. Picked up. He's gonna get comboed. Alright, I'm gonna say it. It's illegal that only Shinto has beads. Guys, if you are into a Fenrir, buy fucking beads. Buy beads. Please. Why does he have Aegis?
You build him a little bit tanky, maybe you throw a damage item in there. So why not just have your support play that pick and let your jungler just go carry mode like Panatom can on the Susano. Another Warhorn
You're already like the safest ADC in existence. You don't really need Aegis.
To start off game 3.
Yeah, I think the most important thing about this playstyle shift is the mentality shift that comes with it. Last game, Shito goes, yeah, Panatom's gonna walk at me, but I'm not gonna die. I'm just gonna have to...
Alright, Yakor is 101. Transcendence done. Panatom 2-0. Easy start for... What was that? See what I mean by... I don't know if it's spectator or if it's... actually what's happening. Aurora looks for a solo invade. Doesn't get it, unfortunately. But gets a lot of info of positioning. Ah, Panatom. Going for beat stick. What this will do is allows him to just beat the fuck out of Chark. Absolutely destroy the Chark. 60 strength on beat stick as well. Honestly, very slept on item, even if you're not into anti-heal. Which is very rare. Nearly everyone has a Dev's Gloves or some form of healing in their kit. Sparkus even has healing in his kit, you know what I mean? Sot has healing in his kit. How many characters have healing in their kit? We got Fenrir, we got Neath, we got Mordred, Chark, we can say Zapman with Jingwei because he always has devs, and then Haddix as well. So there's 6 people with healing.
Down to Clown just a little bit on the Susano. 2-0-1 for the team.
Oh, here it is. He doesn't have it fully completed yet, but that is insane. Oh, you suck. Never mind. Never mind. But Nog now 50% unable to impact the map, and this red buff is up in mid lane. Panatom using the poke into priority is so good. Alright, this is a shit rotation. What was that? Why is he here?
I was watching Haddix come along that backside and I was like, oh no, he is going to be in danger. Unfortunately though...
No way they're gonna just a random invade off too. Sot's coming as well. Rongyu poked out. Wall down, freeze down. Good body block. Well done by Panatom too. They get the chomp. Zap in the back. Kill Zap. Alright, Nog gone. And that's the gold, Fury. I don't mind this. I'd be pissed if I was Panatom though. I need some DPS, please.
Cowabunga, Zapman, 1 HP. None, no more. Our roar. Credit for the kill, and Cowabunga,
Okay.
7.
The Panatom did have Naga to tank it.
Now this is the Cowabunga we've been seeing for weeks.
Is this a mass reset?
And it really does
It is.
feel like a
Sucks that there's nothing to do at the 10-minute mark.
here, and they
This
are
pyro being a 1350 kind of deal is so weird. 13, 12, 14, doesn't matter.
Paul is on a character that
This
has
one's going to be a pretty delayed one by the looks of it.
in terms of damage,
If it's a 4 or 5 minute cooldown
space with open the gates,
on the
that
pie
is
chart. But then again, the pie charts are all wrong
so
anyway.
cool to see how these incredibly
Yakor backing for Book of Thoth.
even beyond
Done. Completed. Want to see if he goes Cosmic Horror Soul Reaver Obshard? He gets mana? Mana and AP. That's a Reaver, right? 2 Reaver components? Is he picking him up again? No, Aurora's not. Interesting that Aurora rushes the beads this game. I don't really see a reason for it too much. I guess you could pre-beads Charcoal, but... Oh, the purple's bugged. It's been 1 second for like 50 minutes. And I remember them saying that in the game. And Panatom, just then, when he ran to the purple, he's like, oh man, the purple's bugged. But they said it at like 5-minute in-game comms. But it's bugged on Spectator as well. Crazy. Yeah, I don't mind this by Cowabunga to not allow them to get anything for free. Oh no. Dude, why is Scrumptious posturing for a fight? You guys should definitely be securing that Naga. Oh, that's brain dead by Scrumptious. You had time, you had tempo. Is he bugged? I think he's bugged. He hasn't been.
After slamming Rongu down, is able to grab that buff and steal it away. It is all going south for Scrumptious right now. Panic runs into Panatom.
50%. He has so much physical protection at this stage of the game. He went a Mystical Rush, Binding has Fizz Prot, and the tier 2 Fizz Prot item.
He's been so used to Panatom's style of play. He's not sure what Aurora is going to be doing. Hold on. Okay.
Panatom's just like, honestly, trolling. Like, this is literally just troll. And he's doing it. Zap's here as well. Oh, this is just coffins. Why is Zapman in mid? Are they playing for Pyro? They have to play for Pyro now. Yakor gets to split the map. You're not strong enough to do Pyro in the face of Hecate. They leave. They don't go for Pyro, which means blue team. Cowabunga can actually just rip it if they really wanted to. Solo Trolls build. Wonder why he goes Spirit Robe Rush sometimes. I'm not the biggest fan of it. Like, first. I love the item, don't get me wrong. But first, not too keen. The Amir leaves mid, runs to duo to stop the push of Yakor, which opens up Pyro for free. Get off it, let the Naga tank it maybe. That goes down. They finally get a cross-map trade of purple buff. Right, Scrumptious took Yakor's purple, finally, and now it's a gold setup. No way Aurora's solo invading red. It is coffins if this is happening. Please set up Gold Fury, red team. Be proactive. Zap's rotating. What the fuck are they doing? Oh, pulled him out of the ult.
That one was almost catastrophic considering Panatom pulled 2 out of the open the gate, but
oh, they're playing for a dive in right. Even Zap came over to be a part of it. They're losing both tier 1 towers and a Gold Fury for a solo or troll pick and a tier 1. Unless Cowabunga don't look for duo side tier 1 here. Do they? Random teleport. They don't play for either T1, which is fine. T1s, you have to remember, are a one and done gold source. You can't stack a bunch of tier 1s. You can only do it 3 times. So that gold in that right hand lane cannot, that play can't be reciprocated. Like, it cannot happen again. Reciprocated was not the right word right there, because it can be reciprocated on the left side of the map by the blue team, but it can't be replicated. They can't continuously take tier 1s. I'm sure I got the point across. Whereas golds can be taken an infinite amount of times.
Breath of fresh air, tuning back over to just seeing Yarkor clearing a couple of minions. A nice little palate cleanser.
2 Cosmic Horrors on the side of Cowabunga. Very correct. Very happy. Hydra's online for Panatom, which is completely fine. Zapman with his dogshit build again. What's the point of staying alive when you do no damage? Answer me, please.
Oh my god, where'd he go?
Shinto's not used to this. Shinto's used to seeing a jungler and going, okay, that's like 4 damage. No,
What are they playing for now? Oh, they're playing for a pick. He's gone. See you later. What are they? Fire? This is a fire giant.
Picks up a massive kill. 6-0 and 4 on the Susano.
They are so incredibly strong.
Fire Giant's here.
Oh yeah. We're still
Open the
continuing
door.
some contest here. Sot actually gonna maybe think about opening the door if he really wants to go through there. Gonna cost him a little bit of health if he does, but Nog and Haddix are around to try and save
Dude, this is exactly what Pole did last game. Haddix was sitting in the bush. Pole was the one in the bush last game. Okay, re-pulling this fire to me is actually a throw. They got the pick, you know, it is what it is. You just reset now. Play for farm, play for neutrals. All the good things, all those playing to throw the game even harder. They know he's there, don't they? Yeah. That was a good fake by Yarkor, but nearly gets bodied by the goat. That's crazy. So Yarkor definitely saw him on the map, decided to walk past and jump, and then turn, blow him up. Pretty smart, to be honest. Good mind game. Nog's fucked. He's not fucked. He did use his 1-2-3 though. He has no way to get out. Oh, yeah, okay, he's dead. Bonk. There we go. He got bonked. Alright, a bit messy now from Cowabunga. They're just kind of constantly fighting. But then again, Scrumptious have only just started splitting the map. And it's Shinto, of course. It's no one else. Like Zap, for some reason, was on the right side jungle. Wrong for some reasons, on the right side jungle. I don't understand this leash. No ADC damage. Aurora's just kind of ripping it. They have double Sunder, though. Alright, they're off it. Well, he up-downed. He was out. They just used everything. Yeah, this is a massive stomp. Just please reset, man. They've just stayed on the map for way too long.
Putting 2 runic bombs in the hands of Cowabunga.
Okay, they have a 4K burst ready to go for whatever fire they want.
Hunting for any morsel of food that he can grab, just within the jungle, a lane, anywhere. I think you're right to call Shinto split pushing on the outside. He wants nothing to do with anywhere that Panatom is on the map. If he sees Panatom, he's hoping there's at least like a 500-meter gap between the two of them, and then hopefully at that point he'll be safe.
Yeah, poor Shinto has not been able to get fully online as of yet.
Are they picking So here?
The next item in his builds is still, you know, despite it all,
They've just got that fire anxiety.
probably the most relevant damage dealer on the side of
Ah, he gets out here, doesn't he? Yeah, he just ults into the wall. Very smart.
Using the ultimate to get out is Sot, playing it very skillfully to extend the duration of his ultimate.
Very, very smart. Although, now, resource trade was kind of won, if you really look at it. He doesn't have big ult now, and he won't have it for fire if you decide to pull it, decide to flip it. But Zap is 5 levels down, without any damage in his build. Shinto, on par with Pole. Impressive for being so, like, 17-1. Team nearly 20, not 20,000. Team 10,000 down. Haddix gets poked here. They blow up. He's just gone. He's just gone. This is why Hecate is so busted. Hecate literally... Fenrir picks you up, Hecate 3s you, and you're dead. Like, there's no other combo that needs to be done. She just uses her shield on him and you die. Ridiculously broken.
One for Haddix, but they've got to fight into 4,000 damage that Cowabunga have at their disposal with the 2 runic bombs, 2 sunders. Paul's gonna keep wrong you.
Sot getting off fire tilted me so hard just then. He has sunder and a bomb. Why is he not on the fire giant?
Fire giant has been delayed for just a little while. The damage not quite there because everybody else is just gone on a hunting.
You don't even need to use the bombs, it's so free. I only used 1 sunder too, beautiful.
At last, they're able to take down this fire, and they've got a couple minions waiting on this side. But
Aurora can tank this. Yeah, this is free, this is free. They force everyone to back here. They have double bomb as well. They only use 1. And now you reset and you just run down left. Reset and shove left. It's that simple. Do not lose. One thing you could do though is reset and honestly run right, kill whoever's splitting, and then teleport. Bang. There you go. You have maybe Panatom. No, Panatom's too. You have Sot, shove left out. The other 4 run up to this wave. Pick whoever's... Oh, well, it's Zap, so Zap's... They're doing it right now without the reset. So you pick whoever's going to be shoving the wave. Yeah, and then teleport? Teleport? They're going to go for end instead. Panatom, 3-man in mid. I don't know what they're doing. They're kind of wasting their tempo big time here, these 4 even. They fucked it. Good start of the play, but I don't know what they were thinking of last. But yeah, that get the bird, pretend reset play is something that I really thought would happen a lot more in Smite 1. Because you kind of enter this gentleman's agreement of you shove out a lane, you take their Phoenix, you all reset, you go to the opposite side of the map to shove this one. Whilst you are over here in duel lane shoving, someone's going to come collect some free gold. You know what I mean? Someone's going to shove as far as they can out, then reset, try to defend the bird. And it was such a pattern that was so free to punish for so long. Literally years, right? It was cool to see them actually punish it for once.
Paul was sitting on a lot. He was sitting on like a couple of tier 2s, finished out a Rada Tahuti, and full bought an Obsidian Shard after that.
Listen, sometimes fights go crazy.
Can we please go left lane as Cowabunga? Paul going mid. I don't really hate it, but he needs to group up.
And we thought Paul was hitting hard before.
Oh yeah.
This man's about to be chunking. Even if you're a tank, it does not matter anymore. Before those 2 items are picked up, it was like, okay, he's kind of putting a little bit of poke towards Haddix, maybe a little bit of damage to wrong you. Yeah, no, not anymore. Now with Rod and Obsidian Shard picked up, this is gonna be
what is Zap doing? He's just looking for any morsel of farm he can.
And he says, I'm out of here. I ain't standing.
Poor Zap. I love it. 3-2.
Bit of an odd place for Zap to be. I do think that this is a fine thing for Scrumptious to be doing.
Oh, dude, Sot, you gotta play some more Mordred guy. Sot. I don't like that they're not shoving mid. The 3-2's fine, but they're just not pushing mid. What's the point of stalling Rongyu when Rongyu's probably the least important person on the game right now? This is a good siege D by red team, but you have to not keep... You have to leave now. Like, chasing outside a bird... this never goes well in any Smite timeline. Like, what are you doing? You defended. Why is he 3ing Nog instead of the 200 HP Zap man? Paul kills Zap, that's fine. Sot's been trolling this entire fight. Falcon just 3. There you go.
Slams right down. Nog gone. Paul with his
I remember this fight. Look at this. Okay, solo troll right here. He gets walled. He could easily, Emir's ulting, reset the tower aggro.
chasing him across the map.
Reset the tower aggro.
Entire time. Finally back to the mid Phoenix.
Like
Not
zero
gets
thought
the
process.
grab with
No
the
way.
ult.
Dies anyway. Come on.
After
What are you doing?
a crazy fight.
He would have taken 2k from tower. Easily.
For Cowabunga. Unfortunately for them, their health bar
27 to 4.
pushed to the end just yet.
Not yet.
14k gold
Fight
lead.
back there from Scrumptious. They did end up getting a couple
Hanatom is
kills
11,
there.
1, and
They
11.
tried to
I
force
don't
it
think
out
you
at
give him
times.
Susan again. I'll
I
say
do
it.
appreciate the slick move that Zap
But it's
tried to
also
do.
not
Did
even
it
just
work out?
Susan.
No,
They don't
but
have beads into
he went
Fenrir.
for it, and I gotta respect that.
And then they have the two best backliners in the game, in my opinion.
You gotta be
Akate
careful
and Neith are the
play
best backliners.
just to try and slow down the competition. If anything,
Because
Zap
they
is
actually do
a little
damage.
bit
Like, they're the
longer
only two gods I feel that do
fall
damage.
dealt. Started
Or,
whittling
you
down
know,
those health bars of Cowabunga,
a
so they
lot of
could go
damage.
for the end of the game, but it's a mid Phoenix down. Right one has respawned for Scrumptious.
They're just trading gold for fire.
Cowabunga
Completely
there.
valid trade.
Ancient Fury for Scrumptious. I like this as an idea just to keep it away.
I don't know why they're not pulling fire.
Get an Ancient Fury. But at this point, I don't
Alright,
think
Sot's
Cowabunga
trolling. He's got
cares.
Helm of Radiance. No, not Helm of Radiance.
Half health
What is that
Titan on the
called?
right side, an already exposed Titan and a fire giant waiting for them.
Sot, where are you going? Yeah.
Cowabunga goes straight to the objective to deal with that.
He's not here this game.
A little
He's
bit
not
careful
here.
How long they spend on the objective. Sot's here, trying to at least distract for as long as he can. That Phoenix is going to be the price that Cowabunga is going to pay, or will they? They might just be giving it up because Fire Giant there
Is he ulting?
was on the unexpected side.
Is Neith ulting? Yeah, he is.
Doing his best to make some space. Phoenix goes down, forces out the Jingwei ult. Nice knock up there from Panatom. Is going to stop the enemy jungler from being able to retreat, but it's really Zap versus the world right now as he runs for his
I don't think Zap can get away.
Paul is not done. Paul is just keeping eyes on
He has
the
Gemma Focus. He has
throughout the jungle, and he's
Hakate
just
3 as
feeding
well.
information to Panatom. Zap turns around, says, "I'm gonna fight." Paul doesn't
And he's just
see
gone.
Panatom. He takes him down all on his own. Zapman off.
Alright, is that the game now?
Still down for 30 more seconds.
Kind of sick. This game should have been over well before 30 minutes. Let's be honest. Kind of embarrassing it's taking this long to close it out.
Available for the take.
And it is due to their poor sieging phase after their first fire.
Tried to go for freeze, but doesn't get in. Said he's
Like, they wasted time picking Zap.
but is rooted in place. Slammed and back.
Well, no, they didn't waste time picking Zap. They wasted time staying in the lane where the bird was down. Here we go. They just end the game here. Not even close. Yargor took no damage from the Barkus.
Maybe it's on to Paul, but it's got to be towards somebody because the Titan is gonna start falling fast.
Nice backflip over the dragon.
Gone.
Paul goes in.
Teleport back in with the open the gate. The ultimate is down for the chalk, but it does not get anything. Paul takes down Shinto and Cowabunga.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look, game 3 was an absolute stomp. Like, massive stomp. And I still don't think they played clean, which is crazy.
from the previous game.
And if that's the rank 2 team in NA,
We talked about sweeps before.
I'm unconvinced
Nearly one of them.
of America as a region.
Wow.
Blunders galore, like literally blunders everywhere. Needs to be cleaned up, please.